All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Monday! Brr, 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 brr. A special surprise. It's Madden Monday. I need to give a shout out to my friends over at EA Sports. They finally came through, gave me the hookup, gave me a code for Madden because they're like, Ray, you have to help the New York Giants. You have to fix this team. Only you can do it. So I was like, okay, I'll do what I can. So we're doing Madden. We're going to do Madden all week. Also, special extra bonus. We'll repeat this throughout the show. What's up, Joe? How's it going? EA Sports not only hooked me up with Madden for myself, they gave me 3 Xbox Series X, Xbox One codes that are not that for the deluxe edition. That it's not just Madden. Welcome back, Sal. It's also College Football 25. So if you, it's the bundle pack. I got 3 codes. We're giving one away on Twitch. We're giving one away on TikTok. We're giving one away on the Geeks Who Like Sports podcast. If you like, share, and follow on all of those channels, you'll have 3 chances to win. I'm going to do like a RNG, random number generator thing. We're going to do something special for Geeks. By the way, an extra late episode of Geeks this week because Lee's down in Puerto Rico, so we're not recording until Thursday. So stay tuned. I'll have details about how we're doing the full giveaway tomorrow. But we're going to give away a TikTok code on Wednesday, a code on TikTok on Wednesday, a code on Twitch on Thursday, and then in the Geeks Who Like Sports episode that should air Friday, they'll be giving away a code as well. This is Madden 25. Madden NFL 25. EA Sports, thank you again so much for the hookup for the code. So we are playing the new Madden. Depends on what roster you use, user. What's up, Rich? How's it going? So again, stay tuned. Got 3 copies of the game to give away on Xbox Series X. It's going to be in code form. So if you have an Xbox, and it's not just Madden, it's also college football. It is the bundle. My friends at EA Sports gave me the hookup this morning. So again, I'll give away the details. Tomorrow I'll go over the details. Wednesday on TikTok. Thursday on Twitch, Friday on Geeks Who Like Sports. Also, you can only win on one platform. So if you win on TikTok, you're eliminated from Twitch and Geeks Who Like Sports. But if you want to use all 3, you want to follow all 3, you'll have 3 chances to win. What's up, McCarthy? How's it going? Nice, Rich. Well, user, I don't know then. Well, this is Madden 25 for Xbox Series X, freshly. So anyway, we're going to jump into the game. Oh, weekly strategy. I forgot all about this. Bum, 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 bum. Set my game plan. Forgot about this. Run inside. That's what we do. Always run the ball. Run. It's Madden 25 price, yes. Well, bras for free, it's the right price. So I don't want to do the mini game. Can I just yes, sim the mini games. Forsaken I wasn't, but for free it's for me. For free, it's for me. I wasn't going to get mad because I wasn't going to drop $70 on it, Forsaken. But again, if you're just joining us, my friends at EA Sports hooked me up with 4 Xbox Series X codes for Madden/college football. Now, obviously, I already had college football, but it still gives me Madden. So that means I have 3 bundle codes to give away. Playing on Pro, McCarthy. So again, follow Geeks Who Like Sports. Follow my Twitch. Follow my TikTok. That'll give you the most chances to win. We're going to upgrade our players real quick. I know everybody's like, why don't you just sim this? I'm like, I don't want to sim this. I want to do it myself. Again, I'm going to go over tomorrow how you can get them. But again, you got to follow. At the very least, follow, like, share when you can. Freshly, I'm fine where I'm at. GHT, thank you for the follow. So again, we're going to go, again, this is... Yeah, Rick, it's really great that it's nice to know that somebody at EA still remembers all the years I spent in the industry. Henry, thank you for the share. You'll be eligible, JHT. Again, we're gonna go over the specifics tomorrow. You gotta stay tuned. You gotta tune in all week. No, McCarthy. Sorry, buddy. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about EA. At least this stream, Forsaken. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Daniel Jones, garbage dumpster fire Danny. So, no, I really do appreciate the hookup that they gave me, obviously. And it comes back down to you guys, right? That's 3 chances for you guys to jump on and to maybe get these for yourself, right? So, and again, if you don't have college football either, you're getting 2 for the price. You're getting 2 games for 1 code. 2 games for 1 code. But you have to have, like, well, you can still apply, but again, it's Xbox Series X only. So, choose draft class. Oh, yeah. All right, anyway, let's play the game now. Play the full game. So I changed it to be more college football. Like, in the settings, I made it 5-minute quarters, but there's no fast clock, no running the clock. Sure, Forsaken, exactly. There's only, I mean, a lot of the stuff this year I feel like went to the presentation. So, the Minnesota Vikings come to the Meadowlands to take on the New York Giants here in Game 1. Also, by the way, on TikTok, you're only going to get 2 games today because I'm expecting a phone call later. So, if you want to watch the 3rd game on stream, you have to go to Twitch. So, and obviously I can't TikTok on my phone and answer the phone. So also, if you all see me just run off screen real quick on Twitch, because I have to answer this phone call. Well, Freshly, normally it's 6, right? But we're doing college football rules. We'll see. No, playing on pro, EJ. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Oh, yeah, new kickoff rules. Oh, it's a little bit, it's similar to... It's similar, I forgot, to college football now. Is the kickoff be taken back to about the 27? I'll do highlights if they're worth highlights, Chris. What's up, Steven? How's it going? Rich, it's Ray Carcillo. All my socials are Ray Carcillo. I appreciate it, Rick, absolutely. Sam Darnold at quarterback for Minnesota due to the season-ending injury for J.J. McCarthy. And Giants come out in a nickel. Single back formation for Minnesota, 2 tight end set. Man in motion now. Handoff and Brian Burns. Welcome to New York. 2-yard loss, first play of the year, and Brian Burns pays at least here immediate dividends. How about that? Brian Burns off the edge, wraps up the running back and brings him down. And 2nd and 12 coming up. And Darnold has a man who picks apart the zone and picks up 13 and a first down for the Vikings. It's the former Lion, TJ Hawkinson. Single back formation for Minnesota. Ooh, good blocking there. Sealing off Dexter Lawrence, and it's a 7-yard gain to the left side. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, PJ, I didn't buy Madden. I just said it. My friends at EA, what's up, Michael, hooked me up. They gave me a code, and that's the reason why I'm playing it. You give me a free, it's for me. First game of the year. Yeah, poor Justin Jefferson. What are you going to do? Single back formation again. Man in motion. Handoff, no play action. Pocket collapsing, dumps it off underneath. Nice cutback there. Bobby Okereke with the tackle, but it's a 3-yard gain and 3rd and inches coming up. Again, stay tuned. Giving away free copies of Madden later in the week. Exactly. If it's free, it's for me, Rick. I'll always play a free game. Shotgun for Darnold. Handoff. Oh, and he's going nowhere. Sexy Dexy with the tackle in the backfield. A loss of 3 on 3rd and inches, and it'll be 4th and 4 coming up. Olives, thank you for the follow. Batten, what's up? How's it going? You got to like, follow, and share, Holden. Just Xbox, Batten. Just Xbox. As Tracy Jr. goes back to return the kick for the G-Men. He will take it. No, oh, he takes it at the 5. I meant to not take that, and the Giants will start at the 10. Probably baseball, Nick, but football's a very close second, and hockey's a very close third. So the Giants offense will take the field for the first time this year. Daniel Jones, the worst quarterback in football. You never draft a quarterback out of Duke, but the Giants have done it twice in the last 30 years. First, dummy Dave Brown, and now dumpster fire Danny Jones. Don't mind me, just obviously it's a new playbook, so just kind of we'll go ISO. I am playing user and announcing. I formation for the G-Men. Bellinger out of the fullback spot, and up the middle goes Singletary for 5. Forsaken, he's awful. And he's still awful. He's still awful. I'm sorry, he is. I don't care that he won a playoff game. He's awful. He's done nothing since. Handoff again to Singletary. Bouncing it to the outside. Has a first down. He's terrible. I'm sorry. I can't defend Daniel Jones. Everybody wants to keep making excuses. He's not good. It does a little bit, Rick. It does without Barkley. Jones out of the shotgun. Looking for and finding Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. First catch as a rookie. Picks up 12 yards on the mesh route. And another Giants first down. Hart, thank you for the gift. His decision-making is awful. Exactly. McCarthy, if you want to hear the sound in the game, go to Twitch. You're right, Freshly. Handoff now to Singletary up the middle. Picks up another 3. Well, Forsaken, that's why this year is do or die for him, because he's got an offensive line now, in theory. Keep making excuses, B. Go ahead. Keep on making the excuses. Play action to Singletary. And Jones on the run has a man open. Bad throw. Good adjustment by Slayton. And a huge first down for the Giants. Slayton with almost a 40-yard reception as he came free on the play action. No, Nick, I'm a Giants fan. Victor, the only team that was worse than the Giants' defense that year was the Vikings' defense. Oh, Gio, that's really a, that's, can I do neither? I mean, Mac Jones is probably the only quarterback worse than Daniel Jones. Never draft somebody named Jones. Handoff to Singletary to the right side. Fumble! And Singletary will fall back on it. It's a 5-yard gain. Sure, McCarthy, I do NHL a lot. Disagree, B. Disagree. Respectfully disagree. Daniel Jones is barely a top 30 quarterback. Yeah, I'd rather have Minshew and Brissett, absolutely. Jones, back to pass, hit as he throws, pass incomplete. Yeah, there you go, Olives, top 40. 3rd and 5 coming up. No, bras. I don't know, Nick, just my whole family was Giants fans, right? As Jones back to pass, has room to run, he's going to take it himself. There goes Danny Dimes, or Danny Dumpster Fire, depends on if you like him or not. And it's a first down for the Giants after a gain of 7 on the scramble. I mean, Deshaun Watson's a better talent, but he's a worse human being. I hope I'm wrong, B. Of course I hope I'm wrong. I just don't think I am. If Jones can get him the ball, Sauce, absolutely. Handoff to Singletary to the right side. He goes nowhere, even loses a yard. Like, I don't want these guys to suck. They just do. That'll be the end of the first quarter here at the Meadowlands. Giants driving. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Viking 14. As we are scoreless after 1. Dable hates him. Dable hates him, Victor. I like Brian Dable. Absolutely, Nick. Yeah. That's why, look, this is do or die for Danny Jones this year. This is a do or die year. He either puts it together or he's done. Jones under center. Drops back to pass. Has Allen Robinson the second for a gain of 7. 3rd and 4 coming up. B, I hope so. I really do. I really do. I just don't think he will. Jones out of the gun. Maybe, Nick, we'll see week 1, won't we? And Jones is going to take off. There goes Jones. Touchdown, Giants. There was absolutely nothing open. And finally, with the pocket collapsing, Jones scrambles up the middle and finds pay dirt. B, again, I hope he does well. Again, I hope he does well. Because if he does well, the Giants will do well. And that's what I care about, as Gano is true blue with the extra point, and it's 7-0 G-Men. A 90-yard drive here, capped off by a Daniel Jones 7-yard touchdown scramble. I'm fine with it, Nick. He wanted too much money. And Gano, with the ensuing kickoff, will be taking about the 3. And good job. Oh, good job. They're breaking a couple tackles. Finally, Simmons helping with the tackle there. And Minnesota will take over at their own 25. Tyrone Tracy, Eric Gray, Olives. I think there's somebody else I'm forgetting right now. So Minnesota had a couple first downs on their first drive of the game, but the drive would stall around the 40. Now Darnold all day, but he underthrows it, and Darnay Holmes picks it off. Darnay Holmes has himself his first pick of the year. Darnold underthrows it. Darnay Holmes gets his head turned around, and the Giants pick it off. I agree, John, but that's why this year is his do or die year, because he's got the offensive line now as long as they're healthy, and he's got the weapons. Yeah, B, that's possible. I don't know. I mean, we'll see about that, B, but Tracy could have a big year, absolutely. I think you're going to see a lot of, like, a very even split of time. As Jones back to pass, dumps it off to Singletary, picks up maybe half a yard as he's quickly tackled, and 2nd and 10 coming up. Rangers, Nick. Handoff up the middle to Singletary, now bouncing it to the outside. Nice tough run there by Singletary. He'll gain 6, almost 7, and 3rd and 4 coming up. Well, B, there's 17 games, so they can't go 9 and 7. I have the Giants going 7 and 10. Third and 4 from the Minnesota 29. Play action to Singletary, and Jones is going to get sacked. Van Ginkel with the sack. And it'd be a 55-yard field goal attempt. Now, 7 and 10, B. Oof. And we're going to go for it. Why, you ask? Because I don't trust a 55-yard field goal in Madden. It's too far. It's too close to punt. It's too far to kick the field goal. Eli should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Jones out of the gun. Play action. Looking for a man in the back of the end zone. And it's kicked around. Just a little underthrown. He had Slayton at the back of the end zone, but a good job by the corner to get a hand on it. And the Giants will turn the ball over on downs. So that sack pushes them out of field goal range, and they cannot convert on the 4th down. So no harm, no foul on the interception off the out of the hand of Darnold. Now out of the shotgun. Handoff, and a good job by Bobby Okereke. No gain on the play. Darnold again out of the gun. 3 receiver set, excuse me. Man in motion. And oh, good play action. Darnold running for his life, and it's fumble. It's knocked out, and it's picked up by Nunez Roches Sr. The man they call Nacho picks it up as he scrambles out of bounds. Darnold running for his life, got popped by the strong safety. And the Giants force their 2nd turnover of the day. That's the Sam Darnold we know. So again, great field possession for the G-men. Jones, play action to Singletary. Looking for Slayton, has him on the run. He makes a move, down to the 7. 1st and goal, G-men. G-men. And we'll hit the 2-minute warning here in the Meadowlands. Giants up 7-0, looking for more here on opening weekend of the NFL season. Handoff up the middle to Singletary. Oh, man, the defender threw him into, or the offensive lineman threw the defender into Singletary. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 3 coming up. 2nd and goal from the 3, I should say. Handoff to Singletary. Massive hole. Touchdown, Giants! Devin Singletary finds pay dirt for the first time as a New York Giant. And the Giants this time turn the turnover into a touchdown. The extra point from Gano is true blue, and it's 14-0 G-Men. Remember, the Giants get the ball to start the 2nd half. A big Butterfinger fan, Forsaken. As Gano will send this one deep and back to about the 6. Another good return. Back to the 27 for Minnesota. Snicker's a good one, absolutely, Freshly. Hungry, why wait? Darnold out of the gun, trips to the right side. Giants now up 14-0 as the defense really coming large. And down goes Darnold. First sack of the year, and it's Brian Burns off the edge. Burn, baby, burn! Burns with his first sack as a G-Man. G-Man. Now a single back formation, Darnold under center. Pass caught underneath by Hawkinson. Good tackle by McLeod. It's a gain of only 6. Reese is absolutely very good, absolutely. Darnold now out of the gun. 3rd and 15 coming up. Should have used the timeout. They're running the clock down. Dang. Nick, thank you for the follow. Darnold gets the play off. Pocket collapsing. And Dexter Lawrence will throw Darnold to the ground as he's forced to throw it away. So the Giants will have 40 seconds and 3 timeouts left as the Giants pass rush now starting to get there. Quesadillas, Forsaken. You're not yourself when you're hungry, right, Rick? Absolutely. Tracy will take this at about the 30 and brings it back to about the 37. So the Giants have about 30 seconds to try to get downfield and maybe get a field goal out of this. Out of the pistol. Play action to Singletary. Looking for Neighbors. Has man coverage, and it's batted away. Good play there in the Minnesota secondary. And again, out of the pistol come the Giants. Lawrence Taylor, Nick. Play action to Singletary. Looking for Allen Robinson, overthrown. So 3rd and 10 coming up. Mahomes has 3 Super Bowls, B. There's a big difference. Handoff to Singletary up the middle. He'll gain 2. And Minnesota will use a timeout now, so the Giants will punt. Jamie Gillen will send it deep. Good tackle at the Minnesota 22. And the Giants will go into a prevent here with 12 seconds left in the half. First off, Mahomes had Tyreek Hill for several years. As that's a handoff. Bad job by the Giants there, and a timeout Minnesota now. Yeah, exactly, Forsaken. It's kind of, the delusion is ridiculous. As this one dropped off underneath, Hawkinson gets it to Giants territory, and now Minnesota will have a chance for a Hail Mary. It's not a double standard, B. Mahomes is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Giants only rushing 3. Darnold all day. Gets it to the end zone. And it's picked off by Owens in the back of the end zone as that ends the first half. Giants up 14-0 as we go into halftime here in the Meadowlands. Yeah, and 3 overall, Forsaken. Don't forget the third one. We go to the half. Giants up 14-0 here at the Meadowlands. Look at that. The Packers beat the Eagles. That's a surprise in week 1. Well, we're going to keep running inside. And expecting Minnesota to try to get in this game, defending the deep pass. So the Giants will get the kickoff to start the second half. Again, newfangled kickoff rules. This will be taken at the 5 by Tracy. Tracy bouncing it to the outside. Tracy at the 30, and he's taken down there, and that's where the Giants will start. Yeah, B, look, again, I want Jones to do well. I just don't think he has it in him. I just really don't. They gave it to me. EA Sports finally came through and gave it to me, G. And like I said earlier, we're giving away 3 codes for Xbox later in the week. So if you don't have it, follow, like, share, subscribe. Jones on the boot finds Theo Johnson for his first catch of his career. Is that Theo? Either way, first down, G-Man at the 45. Yeah, if it's free, it's for me, guys. If it's free, it's for me. Jones under center. Looking. Oh, he fumbled! Fumble! And Andrew Thomas falls on it as Jones gets hit. The ball pops out, and it's a 13-yard loss. Can I challenge that? Can I challenge that as a fumble? Challenge, not a fumble. Not a fumble. Arm was going forward. No, he wasn't even hit. The ball just popped out. Look at that. That's the Daniel Jones we know. That was a fumble. And Jones was just like, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it. So 2nd and 23, Giants lose a timeout. Jones wasn't even touched till after the ball came out. So Jones now dumping it off underneath. Nice catch there by Neighbors, but a short gain on the play. It's a gain of 4. 3rd and 18 coming up. Jones out of the gun. And it's a screen pass to Singletary, who makes one man miss, tries to cut it back. He'll pick up 10, but not enough for the first down. So 4th and 8 coming up. The Giants on their first drive of the second half will be forced to punt from around midfield as Jamie Gillen will send it deep. Good tackle on the coverage, and the Vikings will start at their own 14. Again, that drive died because of the Jones fumble. And once you're at 2nd and 23, it's hard to come back from that. Again, it's week 1. Neither team looking particularly sharp, but the Giants up 14-0. The games count now, folks, so even if the Giants win an ugly one, it's still a win. Single back formation. 3 tight end set for the Vikings. They hand it off. Oh, play action! Nicely done there. The Giants played the run. They bit, and Justin Jefferson makes his first catch of the day near midfield. That's a 25-yard, almost a 30-yard gain. Even though Burns hit Darnold again. It is weird, Freshly. Darnold out of the gun. Trips to the left side. What's up, Sugar? How's it going? And hit as he throws as Darnold batted away there at the last second. Nice play. As Darnold running for his life. What's up, Leo? How's it going? Shotgun formation now. And going deep, and Banks, oh, he knocks it down. He almost picked it off. But the receiver became more of a corner there and knocked it away from Banks, who almost had his first pick of the year. Giants now in a dime package. Shotgun for the Vikings, 4 receivers set. Oh, and it's an inside handoff, and Sexy Dexy says, you're not fooling me. And it's a 1-yard loss, and the Vikings drive stalls at their own 42. So the Vikings again move the ball a little bit. Justin Jefferson, a big 30-yard catch. But it ends up all for naught as Tracy will take the punt back to the Giant 15. Giants will start there. 1st and 10. 14-0 G-Man halfway through the third out of the pistol. Hand off to Singletary. He's got room to run. But a nice job by the corner to seal the edge. It's only a 5-yard gain. Still, that's called staying ahead of the chains. You'll love to see that. What's up, Christian? How's it going? Well, congratulations, Christian. Hand off to Singletary. He runs by the blitz and has himself a first down. So Singletary, a nice 7-yard gain, 8-yard gain there on 2nd and 5. Giants move the chains on the ground. Handoff again to Singletary, up the middle. And he picks up one, maybe two. Another handoff to Singletary to the right side. Picking his way through the line, picks up 6. Third and 4, less than a minute left in the third. Giants up 14-0. Jones under center, drops back to pass, has a man and batted away. He had him open for a second and then the zone closed quickly. And so the Giants, much like the Vikings, move the ball a little bit but are forced to punt. Jamie Gillian goes back now and sends it deep. And fair caught at the 22 is where Minnesota will start. So still only 14-0. Giants can't pull away here. Single back formation for Minnesota. Darnold under center. Handoff up the middle, and that hole closed quickly. That Giants defensive front, that front seven is scary as Bobby Okereke makes another tackle. Shotgun formation now. Two men in motion. And screen pass set up. And a nice job by Brian Burns to sniff it out. It's a 1-yard loss. Burn, baby, burn. So this might be the last play of the third quarter. Empty backfield. Darnold in the gun. And he gets the snap off before the clock expires. All day to throw. Has a man. Nice catch there at the 45. And the Vikings finally convert a big third down. We start the fourth. Vikings on the move. But the Giants up 14-0. Olives, thank you for the share. Pocket collapsing. Darnold finds the receiver in the flat. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 at the 50 as the receiver is shoved out of bounds. When Darnold has time, he can pick apart this zone. But he hasn't had a lot of time today, but he's got it here. He finds the man underneath. It's a gain of 7. Isaiah Simmons with the tackle, but it's a first down for Minnesota. Single back formation. Yep, they're traveling back home freshly. Finds again the receiver in the flat who steps out of bounds after maybe a 7-yard gain. They give him 6. Again, Darnold had a man in his face, but the Giants able to get the pressure. The Vikings, though, get the playoff. Pass caught by Hawkinson, the tight end. And it's another Minnesota first down. Vikings driving. They have time. Down by 2 scores. 4.5 left to go in the game. Handoff up the middle. Giants caught sleeping. It's a gain of 11 and a first down for Jones. Ran right by the blitz. 2 tight end set, single back formation for Minnesota. Again, they go up the middle. This time, Giants better prepared. It's a gain of 5. Simmons again on the tackle. Giants starting to look a little gassed here. Pocket collapsing. Darnold finds a man. It's Jones, the running back, and he's down at the 1. Good job of the Giants to knock him down as he tried to dive for it. And he's now slow to get up as he laid himself. He got laid out as he tried to lay out. Darnold out of the gun at the 1. Giants send everybody. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. Addison with the catch and the touchdown. Jordan Addison. And Minnesota going for 2. The Giants have to use a timeout again. 14-6, not taking the extra point here in the wind. And now Minnesota makes the Giants burn a timeout. They're going to go for the extra point. Smart, shrewd thinking. Giants down to 1 timeout, but they still have a 7-point lead. The Giants had to burn their timeout because they were not ready for the 2-point conversion, and Minnesota's like, all right, we'll kick the extra point now. As Darnay Holmes will take this from about the 8. Looking for room to run. Darnay Holmes cuts it back at the 40. What a return for Holmes. And the Giants will start near midfield. First and 10 for the Giants at their own 47. I thought so too, Rick. Handoff to Kelly up the middle. His first touch of the game. He'll pick up 9 on first down. And the Giants happy to let the clock run. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the game. Somebody got it for me. EA Sports gave it to me, Ryan. And they gave me extra copies to give out to my fans. So expect giveaways later in the week. As this one handed off to Kelly again. Another Giant first down. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff again to Kelly. Minnesota this time bottles it up. But we will hit the 2-minute warning. Giants up by a touchdown. Olives, thank you for the share. So 2nd and 8 coming up. Giants right on the edge of field goal range here, especially with the wind today at the Meadowlands. Handoff to Singletary, up the middle, and it will be 3rd and inches. At the Minnesota 27, Vikings use a timeout. Minnesota only 1 third down conversion today. Giants only have 2. And Jones will do the QB sneak and move the chains. It's a 1-yard gain and a first down as Minnesota has to use their 2nd timeout. Well, 1 more first down can pretty much lock it up. Handoff to Singletary. He's got room to run. He's got the first down. Minnesota uses another timeout. Don't know yet, Connor. Don't know. I am expecting a phone call to tell me whether or not in a bit, so I'll probably end the TikTok stream a little early. But we'll see. I got another interview tomorrow anyway, so for another place. Just got to keep doing interviews. Is this one up the middle? Gain of 2. There might be just enough time left on the clock. Thanks, Connor. Honestly, it's a job's a job. It's not a great job. It's not a job I want, but I'll do it. Handoff up the middle. Picks up 3. With 1:05 to go. And actually, this will do it. It's like corporate sales stuff. I don't need to, Carter. Right now, Connor, yeah, probably. Handoff to Singletary up the middle. And that's the ball game. The Giants able to run the... I don't know what that guy is doing. But the Giants able to run the clock down. We're just going to let it tick down now. So the Giants will win 14-7 here in a ugly defensive battle. But we'll start the season 1-0. A win's a win. The difference in the ball game, the turnovers. Giants force 3 turnovers. Vikings force none. One of the turnovers for the Giants led to the game-winning touchdown. A rushing touchdown for Daniel Jones, a rushing touchdown for Singletary. Yep, we're going to play another one, Connor. We head down to Washington now. A sack for Burns. Daniel Jones, 119 yards throwing the ball. Sam Darnold, 130 yards. It's definitely different than college football. Definitely the underneath passes, the dinking and dunking that I do in college doesn't really work here. So, but the good news is that now we've got some guys that are going to start to get upgraded. Going to slowly get better. What's up, Amir? How's it going? Yes, VK will go back to college a bit too. This was the first game I played of Madden, Ryan. Yes. So the Giants win 14-7 in an ugly one. But again, a win's a win's a win. What's up, Christian? How's it going? So the Giants win 14-7, and will now head on down to Washington to play the Commanders. Let's see, Scout. College players. If only, Ryan, if only. Let's see. Gus, it was given. Christian, EA Sports gave it to me. They also gave me codes for people who watch. Yes, I won the World Series in MLB The Show, Nick. So yeah, I only got Madden because I got a code for it. Yes, Christian. Yes, I have 3 codes to give away. People, I reached out to EA. I have an old friend who works there, and I was like, dude, you gotta hook me up with codes. Like, I'm not gonna pay for Madden, but he's like, yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, EA gave it to me. Yes. Yes. Guys, again, I'm not lying. I was not paying for Madden this year. But, for free, it's for me. For free, it's for me. And yes, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to give away codes. Nick, it's solid, but it's also just very similar to like last year. Oh, good. Cordell Flott. Definitely need to upgrade our secondary. I mean, it's beautiful looking, Christian. Don't get me wrong. It looks great. But in terms of how it plays, it's very similar to last year, in my opinion, at least so far. There are different commentators, Nick, but that's why I commentate, because the commentators in this are not great. Yeah, yes, Amir, I'm going to give a code on Wednesday on TikTok, a code on Thursday on Twitch, and then the Friday code will be given out via Geeks Who Like Sports, my podcast. So, again, you want 3 chances to win. Like, follow, share on all 3 of those platforms. Giants versus the Commanders. An old school rivalry game. The Giants 1-0. Washington did not see what they are, but I imagine they're not good. It really feels like a lot of copy and paste, Rick. Absolutely. Yeah. So week 2, the Giants won their opening week matchup against the banged-up Vikings 14-7. The defense for the G-Men looked very good. The offense still a work in progress. Daniel Jones, though, a good thing, didn't turn the ball over, although he came close on 3 separate occasions. The Giants wearing their road whites, Washington wearing their maroon home jerseys. Oh, look at that, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. That's a different matchup. I think there's like 3 teams, or like there's like several broadcasting teams in this, right? Like, so it looks like and Washington is 0-1, so the Washington will receive. And we are underway. Taking about the 2. And good coverage by the Giants on the return. Washington starts at their own 25. Amir, just look on YouTube for Geeks Who Like Sports, or go to Apple, look for Geeks Who Like Sports. Go to Spotify, look for Geeks Who Like Sports. Doing all right, Wyatt. How are you? Jaden Daniels, in his season debut, 23 of 33, his NFL debut, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, in a losing effort for the Washington Commanders. Giants come out in their base nickel. Forced 3 turnovers in the win against the Vikings. Daniels, empty backfield, out of the gun. Giants rush 4. Pass to the flat is caught. Good tackle by Okirike. It's a gain of 6. Good to hear, Wyatt. Now Giants come out in a dime package. Daniels again in an empty backfield, out of the gun. Giants send 4. Pass is caught. Little screen pass there. Good job of blocking by Washington. It's a gain of 7. And a Washington first down. Again out of the gun for Washington. And a handoff, and the Giants blitzed it perfectly. Oh, my goodness. Azeez Ojulari right up the gut, takes down the running back. It's a 3-yard loss. Good call there by the Giants on first down. I mean, it is beautiful looking, Christian, absolutely. Giants blitz. Daniels running for his life and throws it away as Thibodeau was right on his heels. So 3rd and 13 coming up for Washington. Again, empty backfield for Daniels. Out of the gun. Giants send 4. Pocket collapsing. Sexy Dexy giving chase. Now Thibodeau. And it's going to be a first down for Washington. Jaden Daniels scrambles for 15 as he outruns the Giants' defensive line and moves the chain. 7 and 10, Nick. No, Amir. Sexy Dexy flushes him out of the pocket. And Daniels was off to the races. Giants blitz. Finds the man in the flat. Good tackle by Newbin, but it's a 7-yard gain. Again, empty backfield for Washington. Giants blitz again. A lot of blitzing today. This one caught in the flat. Good tackle there. Only a gain of 2. And 3rd and inches coming up. 7 and 10, Christian. That's what I'm predicting. So 3rd and 1 coming up now. 4 receivers set. Daniels again out of the gun. And a handoff. Oh, and a good job of the running back to cut it back up the middle. And he picks up 3 and a first down. Austin Eckler with the first down yardage. No, Nick. Pistol formation now for Washington at the Giants 37. A long opening drive. Play action. Doesn't fool anybody. And it's, wow, dropped by the tight end in the flat. Or that might have been the fullback. Newbin was closing fast. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, out of the gun for Daniels. Play action. Pocket collapsing. Daniels will go down. He's caught from behind by Anderson, and it's an 8-yard loss. And that pushes Washington out of field goal range. EA Sports gave it to me, Jackson, yeah. And I have 3 copies of the game to give away on Xbox later this week. As screen pass set up. Good job by Flott to force it out of bounds, but it's an 8-yard gain. And it'd be a 54-yard field goal attempt for the Commanders. The kick is up, and it is no good. He pulled it. He pulled it to the left. No, Christian, no PlayStation codes. Mr. Anderson. Anderson. So the Giants bend but do not break whatsoever as Washington fails to even come away with 3. And now the Giants take over at their own 43. And a handoff to Singletary will get the thing started for the Giants. He gets spun down, though, after a 1-yard gain. No, I got to DM them, Amir. I can't say it on air. For the 2nd season? Not yet, Jackson, no. Second and 9 coming up for the Giants at their own 44. Jones under center. Has Neighbors on the mesh route, picks up 9. I think I like college football more. I think it's a lot more dynamic in terms of the offenses. I think it's a lot... I mean, the presentation for both is very, very good. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I just think that there's I just think college football, the playbooks are more interesting. I just think it's just a better game. You can do more. Obviously, I think recruiting guys is a big deal in college. It adds an extra wrinkle. As Singletary up the middle picks up a single yard, but that's all he needed. First down, Jimmy. 1st and 10 now at the Washington 47. And a handoff to Singletary. And he will maybe gain a yard. So Giants struggling to run the ball here, at least early against Washington. Three runs for about 3 yards. It is a bit slower, Stilly, absolutely. Jones out of the gun. Play action to Singletary. Looking for it. He's got a man. He's got him. That's Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. G-Man. Malik Neighbors, his first touchdown in the NFL. A 46-yard crosser from Daniel Jones. He got behind the defense, and then it was nothing but green grass in front of him to the house. Touchdown, Giants. Gano on for the extra point. It is true. True blue, and the Giants are up 7-0 here in Washington. Thank you, Al. So Neighbors had 2 catches for 55 yards on that drive, and I feel like if he's going to have if Jones is going to have success this year, we're going to be hearing stuff like that a lot. It's good job by Simmons upending the returner. Half a minute left in the first quarter. Giants up 7-0. Yeah, Brady, except for unless somebody gave it to me. And thank you, Gino. And EA Sports gave it to me. As a handoff to the right side. Good job of the Giants defensive line to string it along. A gain of only 3. And 2nd and 7 coming up. As Eckler falls forward to the 29-yard line. So yeah, for free, it's for me. And thank you again to EA Sports. It's in the game. Shotgun for Daniels. 2 running back formation. And again, a little screen pass. And it's going nowhere. Brian Burns smelled that out from the very beginning. It's a 1-yard loss this time. Burn, baby, burn. And that's the end of the first quarter. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Commanders. Giants up 7-0. So a missed field goal for Washington. The Giants capitalize and score 7. And now Washington trying to answer. Trips to the left side, empty backfield. Shotgun again for Daniels. Giants rush 4, and the pass behind the receiver, who then gets popped by Bobby Okereke for his troubles, and Washington goes 3 and out. Daniels had him, but it was a little behind him. Receiver is going to get hit anyway. Pro, Christian, playing on pro. As the kick is sent back to the 23-yard line. Tracy will take it. Throws one man to the ground, but only gets back to the 28. Good coverage by Washington on that punt. So Malik Neighbors, you see it there. 2 targets, 2 receptions, 54 yards officially, and a touchdown. And a handoff to Singletary up the middle and picks up about 5. Second and 5 coming up for the G-Men. 14-7, Ant. That's it, just 14-7. No, Ryan, EA Sports gave me a free copy of the game. They finally responded after I reached out a few weeks ago. And now they gave me, to make up for it, they gave me 3 copies to give away to fans. This dropped off to Singletary. A nice check down by Jones. And a big first down for the G-Men. So later this week, Wednesday on TikTok, Thursday on Twitch, and Friday on the Geeks Who Like Sports podcast, we're giving away codes. So good job on the check down to find Singletary. Oh, there you go, Javier. Play action to Singletary. Jones is going to go. Down he goes. Farrell there on the sack. He beat Thomas and the tight end. It's a 12-yard loss, as nobody was able to pop open soon enough. Thank you for the follow, Javier. Oh, there you go, Jackson. College football, Finn. Jones play action. Looking for... And he's going to try to take off himself. And he's going to lose 2 more yards. Great job again by Washington on the play. Just coverage downfield has just been too much. So back-to-back sacks. After the initial first down, Giants go in the wrong direction. Jones out of the gun. They're going to drop it off to Singletary with the screen pass. There goes Singletary. He'll get it back to near midfield. But 4th and 11 coming up. So a 13-yard gain gets the sack yardage back. The Giants force the punt. Gillen will send it back. And fair catch called for, and it's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So a 52-yard punt, 32-yard net. Seven 0 Giants. Daniels out of the gun, 2 running back set. They hand it off to Eckler, and he's going nowhere. Brian Burns and Thibodeau combine on the loss. Tackle for loss, that is. That's a 5-yard loss. Probably more Madden, Christian. Probably Madden the rest of this week just to get into the rhythm with it, play catch up a little bit, and then probably we'll get into a rotation starting next week with all the games. Also, next week is New Game Friday will be Star Wars. Pass is caught. No, dropped in the flat. Big hit there by Flott. And it's 3rd and 15 coming up. 14-7, Freshly. A very close game. Daniels again out of the gun. Empty backfield. Me too, Rick. Me too. And, oh, down goes Daniels. Thibodeau, his first sack of the year. It's a 10-yard loss. And boy, oh boy, Washington looking absolutely awful. Kayvon Thibodeau, first sack of the year. You'll love to see it. And Washington will have to punt it away. Tracy Jr. will take it from the Giants' 42. He's got a little room to run. Throws one man to the ground and then followed up there. Giants will start their own 48. So 1st and 10 from the Giant 48 now. The Vikings, Tyler. Exactly, Amir. Play action to Singletary. Looking for, and he finds Lawrence Cager. His first catch of the year. An 8-yard gain. And 2nd and 2 coming up for the G-Men. Right before the 2-minute warning, handoff to Singletary. And Singletary's got a little room to run to the Washington 34. Best run of the day for Singletary. First down, Giants. Tyreek Hill, thank you for the follow. So 1st and 10 for the G-Men now coming up at the Washington 34. 7-0 Giants. 2 tight end set. Play action to Singletary. Looking for Bellinger and has him. Bellinger race to the end zone. Knocked down at the 1-yard line. Daniel Bellinger. His first catch of the year goes for 33. He's not a fast fella, but we appreciate him. Pro, Tyler. So 1st and goal, handoff to Singletary, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 1, maybe 1.5. 2nd and goal, I should say. Nice, Khalil. Handoff to Singletary. This time, he's got nothing but pay dirt in front of him. Touchdown! G-Man! Graham Gano on for the extra point. It is True Blue, and it's 14-0 G-Men. So the Giants getting the tight ends involved on that one, on that drive. As Graham Gano will send this deep. Going to try to do 3 today, Amir. Good coverage by the Giants. Washington will start their own 26. So Washington again took the opening drive, missed the field goal. It's been all Giants ever since. No, Tyler. Madden all week this week. As this one is going to be caught, almost picked off a little late to recognize it, and Dotson keeps his feet in bounds. It's a gain of 16, but the booth is now going to reveal it to see if he did get both feet in bounds. Where was the toe of the left foot And then he dragged the right. That's a bang-bang play. I mean, he definitely caught it. But were both feet in bounds? No, the refs say no. They say that the 1 foot was indeed out of bounds. So 2nd and 10 coming up. A break for the Giants. And Jaden Daniels just shaking his head. Back out of the gun, single back formation. Eckler to his left. Daniels with the ball. Fades back, and it's picked! It's picked by Darnay Holmes! Darnay Holmes! Touchdown! G-Man! Achievement unlocked! Pick 6! And the Giants are up by 3 scores! Darnay Holmes jumps the route and takes it to the house! Holmes had an interception in week 1. He has an interception in week 2. And the Giants now running away with this one. Looking to go up 21-0. The extra point is true blue. And so they are indeed up by 3 full scores. Up. All right, guys, I got to take a phone call. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sorry, TikTok, I got to take this. Hello? Yes, it is. Good, how are you? Yes. Well, folks, sorry about that sudden cut off and jump out. I got the job. So that's what that call was. That's what I was expecting. I start next Tuesday. So huzzah, huzzah. Sorry about that. That's why I had to take that call. If you were on TikTok and you came over and you're like, what happened? Had to take that call. Had to take that call. So, thanks, Rick. You know, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know, right? Like, we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. I'm nervous because it's something I've never done before. You know what I mean? I've never done sales, right? But I need money. Right? Like, I gotta pay bills, so I start next Tuesday. So what'll probably end up happening is, well, we're still gonna be streaming, but we're probably gonna have a more regular schedule, and obviously it's probably not gonna be until after I'm done with work. So yeah, so expect streams now to probably be more in the evening again. That's probably what's gonna happen. But yeah, I start next Tuesday. They just said that's my orientation. I have to be there 8 a.m. And, yeah, we'll go from there. So, yeah. So, there you go. So, all right. So, let's pick out the Madden. I feel bad for the TikTok folks who I just went woof. But that's what happens is, like, I can't answer the phone and do TikTok. Honestly, they called early. They said they weren't going to call until after 4 o'clock. And it's, well, the call came in 15 to 4. So, but, oh well. Anyway. Ensuing kickoff, Giants up 21-0 after that pick six. I know that's gonna be real weird on the replay. As there goes the returner. Good job on the recovery by the corner. Good return for Washington. They'll start at their own 44. So good field position for the Commanders. Daniels out of the gun. Pocket collapsing, and he's going deep. He's got a man, and Washington immediately answers. How did he get that open? 56 yards. Daniels scrambling to his left, and then drops it in the bucket. And the Commanders immediately answer. It's again a 2-score ball game. The extra point is good, and it's 21-7 G-Men. McLaurin with the catch. He got the, got behind the defense, and then he was gone as Tracy takes the return. And Tracy now bouncing it to the outside, tries to cut it back, and he's up to the 37. So both teams with good kick returns. Now the Giants have 3 timeouts to try and answer before the half. Remember, the Giants get the ball to start the half. Jones under center. And Jones is going to go down. Neighbors slow to get off the line. That's a 9-yard loss. That move did not work whatsoever. Jones again out of the gun. Has a man on the mesh route. That's Robinson the second. And they'll get the sack yardage back and then some. 3rd and 7. As the Giants are just kind of letting the clock run here a little bit. Don't want to leave too much time on the clock for Washington if they don't get it. And Neighbors has it on the mesh route, breaks a tackle, has a first down, and now the Giants will use a timeout at the 50. Whole playbook still available to them with 2 timeouts. Realistically need about, 20 yards to be in field goal range. Playing on pro, Dopey. Jones out of the gun. Has a man, levels route. That's Theo Johnson who scrambles out of bounds with a first down. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for Neighbors again, and it's dropped. Punched away at the last second, and now with only 3 seconds left, the Giants will try a long field goal. And it is no good. Gano shanks it. I held onto the power a little too much. So both teams miss a field goal, but the Giants up 21-7 at the half. We go into halftime. Giants will get the ball to start the second half. As Gano hooks that one. And after that kind of froze, I guess we'll just, we'll just go to the third quarter. As Holmes will take it from the 5. Holmes had that pick 6. Holmes with room to run. Takes it back to the 29-yard line. Holmes almost broke one last week. Jones out of the gun. Looking for and has Theo Johnson for a gain of 3 on the short crosser. Second and 7 coming up. Hand off to Singletary. And, Bellinger needs to seal the edge there. Luvu with the tackle. It's a 1-yard loss. Jones not happy, barking at his tight end. And understandably so. Strong eye formation. Jones back to pass. And looking for a man! It's caught! It's caught! Neighbors in stride! Touchdown! G-Man is second of the day, and the rookie has over 100 yards receiving here in week 2. Neighbors just hit the post pattern and took off in a dead sprint, and Jones hits him in stride. An absolute bomb from Jones to Neighbors. Gano on for the extra point. It is true blue. And the Giants are back up by 3 touchdowns. Neighbors, a 61-yard touchdown reception. He now has 115 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. Gano will send it away. And Kelly, the backup running back, with a nice tackle at the 25, and that is where Washington will take over. Terry McLaurin caught the bomb from Daniels on the last drive, right before the half, to get Washington on the board. Pistol formation for the Commanders. Pocket collapsing. Daniels jumps it off to Eckler in the flat, gain of only 1. Good tackle there. Daniels out of the gun, empty backfield. Again, pocket collapsing. Good block there. Right before the ball got there. That's a gain of about 12 and a first down for Washington. Again, empty backfield for Daniels. Pocket starting to break down. And Daniels now gets by Holmes and slides for first down yardage. 18-yard scamper. And Jaden Daniels doing it with his legs. Daniels out of the gun. Giants up 28-7 here early in the third. And a good job by Eckler to cut that back and turn a 1-yard gain into a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 coming up now. Daniels out of the gun. And a pitch to Eckler. But he'll only pick up maybe a yard. Bobby Okereke, another good tackle. And again, Washington out of the gun. Pass caught. Nicely done. An absolute bullet to the tight end. And Washington will have first down at the 17-yard line as they found the soft spot in the zone. Daniels not fooled. Again, out of the shotgun. And again, Bobby Okereke takes down Eckler after only a 1-yard gain. Bobby's been busy. Giants, though, starting to get a little gassed. It's another long drive for the Commanders. Single back formation, 3 tight end set. And good play action. Giants bid on it. Catch is made by McLaurin for a gain of about 11 and another Washington first down. 1st and goal coming up. Daniels out of the gun. Pass is going to be batted away. That almost was picked off, but Brian Burns bats it away. There's more Giants jerseys than Washington ones. So a good job there on the defensive side by the G-men. And now an audible from Washington. Handoff up the middle. And Eckler down to the 1. Carrying G-men as he fights for extra yardage. Third and 1 coming up. From the 3rd and goal from the 1, excuse me. And Daniels running for his life and throws it away as he's hit. You have to imagine Washington goes for it here, no? Giants coming out in a goal line. Not expecting Washington to settle for 3. But they do. The chip shot field goal is good. Patterson's missed from 54 and he's made from 19. So a little surprising there that Washington would settle for 3. Down by 21. As Holmes will take this return from the 5. And Holmes looking for room to run. And he's dragged down from behind. RTO gets a hydrate. Thank you. And the Giants will come out 1st and 10 at their own 36. And a handoff to Singletary up the middle, falls forward for 2. Really hasn't had any big gainers today. Jones out of the gun, handoff to Singletary, man runs right by him. Singletary fighting for 3 yards. Gonna be third and about 5.5 with less than a minute left in the third. Jones out of the gun, looking for Neighbors, has him, first down, G-Men, right at midfield. Jones, 12 of 13 today for 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, more than half of that going to Malik Neighbors. So this will be the last play of the third quarter. Like a good neighbor, Malik is there. Absolutely, Rick. Up the middle for Singletary. He'll pick up 2 again. And we go to the fourth. Giants up 28-10, back in Washington territory. Second and 8. Jones single back formation under center. Play action to Singletary. And Jones is going to take it himself. There goes Daniel Jones as he shoved out of bounds after a 12-yard scamper and a first down. You're going to give him that much room. It's hard for him not to take it. And a back single back formation for the G-Men. Looking for Slayton, has him wide open over the middle. Spins out of 1 tackle and falls forward for an extra couple yards. Gain of 14, almost 15 on first down. Jones again back to pass. Has Neighbor, actually hits his center right in the back of the head. And 2nd and 10 coming up from the Washington 23. Hand off to Singletary, up the middle, picks up 3. So 3rd and 7 coming up. Giants have 4 conversions on 3rd down. Washington 3. 3.5 left here in the game. Slayton again over the middle on the crosser. Bounces off of 1 defender and down to the 9. Darius Slayton picks up a couple of big first downs on this drive. And now somebody banged up. Oh no, it is Slayton holding his forearm as he runs to the locker room. And Giants fans everywhere hold their breath. And now a handoff to Singletary. Up the middle. Picks up 5. Good run there for Singletary. Second and goal from the 4. Handoff to Singletary. Up the middle. And they're going to say he's just shy of the goal line. 3rd and 1 coming up. Slayton, a bruised sternum, out for the rest of the game, and week to week with that injury. Fortunately, just a bruise and not a break. As another handoff to Singletary! And down at the half-yard line, says the refs. The Giants are going to go for it. Jones will keep it. Touchdown, G-Men. QB sneak on 4th and goal from the inch-yard line. Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the extra point from Gano is true blue. It's 35-10 G-Men. This will be taken at about the 5. And a good job by the returner to break some tackles up to the 31-yard line. So at this point, Washington playing for pride. Down by 4 scores. Again, this is why I was shocked that they went for the field goal on the last drive, as all day has Daniels. He'll get hit by Bobby Okirike after a gain of only 5. And this should bring as well. They're going to get a playoff? Yes, right before the 2-minute warning. Screen pass set up. Good job by Eckler to pick up the first down at the Washington 46 as we do hit the 2-minute warning. Daniels again out of the gun. 1:56 left here in Washington. Giants about to improve to 2-0. As Daniels on the run hits the receiver and carrying guys out of bounds for a Washington first down deep in Giant territory now. Giants have done a good job of making Daniels run on or throw on the move, but he has been showing that he is a natural at that. As now he hits a man, that's Jamison Crowder at the 5. Now an empty backfield for Washington as they conserve their timeouts by getting out of bounds all the time. This one to the flat. Nice hit there at the 2. And 2nd and goal coming up. Daniels out of the gun. Pass caught, touchdown Washington. McLaurin's 2nd of the day on his 3rd catch. And the extra point is true, and it's 35-17 G-Men. As the Commanders do a good job of marching downfield. And now come out for the onside kick. Kick is recovered by the up man Robinson, who is down at the 40-yard line, and that should do it. Jumbo formation for the G-Men. Hand off to Singletary. Up the middle. Bounces off one guy. Falls forward for 9. Washington does not use one of their last 2 timeouts. Hand off again to Singletary. He'll pick up 2, maybe 3. And one more run should do it. Handoff again to Singletary. He'll pick up a few more yards. Add to his stat total. And that'll do it. The Giants come down to Washington and will win 35-17 and improve to 2-0. And will now head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So Jaden Daniels, 2 touchdowns, 194 yards. Daniel Jones, 2 touchdowns, 265 yards. Definitely a different game than last week. And look at that, Malik Neighbors gets himself some XP. Including his first 2 career touchdowns, his first career 100-yard receiving game. Allen Robinson the 2nd, getting better every week. Ryder Anderson needing all the help he can get. And we will now advance to Cleveland The Giants versus the Browns at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Oh, and players ready to negotiate their contracts, huh? Darius Slayton. How much? Let's see. Ojolari, Hodgins. None of these guys want to re-sign, and I'm fine with that. Oh, you don't want to be with the G-men? Fine. Get out of here. Oh, I guess I can't accept the option yet. Greg Van Roten. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Tommy DeVito wants to stay, eh? Surprise, surprise. Yeah. You don't want to stay, that's fine, guys. I'll let you go. Isaiah Simmons wants a lot of money. Azeez Ojulari wants a lot of money. What's the cap space looking like? If I give them long-term deals... Hey, all right, he's going to stick around. We love to see it. Right, these guys are young. Stick around for a while. It saves me on the cap. Allen Robinson. Darnay Holmes, you don't want to stay? What's the matter? Oh, and he stayed even though he didn't want to stay. He stayed anyway. You throw a little extra money his way. Suddenly, oh yeah, I'll stay with the Giants. Okay. Burr, burr, burr. Danny DeVito. Tommy DeVito. You too. You can be the third string quarterback for as long as you want, Tommy. As long as you want, Tommy, your third string quarterback. Abso-freaking-lutely. This guy's getting up there. Yeah, he's a bridge player. He's a mentor. Yeah, look, we'll give you a 2-year deal. Great. You stay for 2 more years. Right? We give you short term deal, right? I didn't realize the Giants had this much cap space. Usually this is a pain. Ryder Anderson, you ain't much. I'll give you 2-year offer. Yeah, you're not looking to return. You know what? That's fine. You don't want to return for that. You're gone. You're gone. Like you guys are all 60s. Like how much does Drew Lock want? Like we're drafting a quarterback. And he wants $1 million a year. No, I mean DeVito's gonna be the third string guy to forever. We're gonna let Drew Lock go. Lawrence Cager, I want to keep as the third tight end. Stick around. Great. We'll continue to develop him. He'll be a nice third tight end. Everybody's got a price. Money, 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 money. Yeah, I give Allen Robinson 5 years. Wonderful. You stick around. Yeah. Drew Lock's gone. Elijah Riley's going to be gone. Ryder Anderson's going to be gone. Timmy Horn's going to be gone. Fox is going to be gone. Anybody in the 60s we ain't keeping. Ooh. Evan Neal. Ooh. Jamie Gillen, you're a punter. You're a punter. Oh, real tempting, Jamie? You're gone too. That's a very generous offer for a punter. Jason Pinnock. He's only 25? Jason, buddy. Come on. Stick around, man. Come on. All right. He's all right. He probably wants a little more money. I get you. All right, that's enough for now. We signed 10 guys back. We're not going to re-sign them all, right? We'll figure it out in the draft. I'll draft a punter in the 7th round, but I got 2 7th-round picks, so. Oh, media question. I will answer the media question. Yes. All right. Let's play the last game of the day. Giants are 2-0. Cleveland 1-1. Amir, what happened is that I got that phone call I was telling everybody about. I had to take it. And what happens is when you get a phone call, when you're on TikTok Live, you either have to drop the phone call or you have to drop the TikTok. And because that was the company I interviewed with offering me the job, I needed to take that phone call. So I had to take that phone call. Yeah, so I apologize. It came earlier than I thought it would. Honestly, I didn't think that the call was coming as soon as it did. I was hoping to do a proper sign-off and send-off, but that, that's life. So we're still going on Twitch. We're going to do one more game on Twitch. And then, yeah, so that's the deal. Anyway, let's go G-Man. All right. So yeah, third game. Actually, options, franchise, user. How do I save? Or is it just all in the cloud this year? Usually you can do a... Oh, there's me. I'm the owner of the G-Men. Huzzah, huzzah. Right, like I know in the cloud when you do it online, you can just... It's just whatever, but like at the same time, I still like having a backup physical save, right? Like... I don't know. Well, let's quit franchise and see what let's see what happens. Hopefully it's saved. Yeah, I think it auto-saved. There it is, in the cloud. Woo! We're in the cloud. Anyway, all right, let's play ball. Last game of the day. Let's see. Run the ball. Run the ball. Didn't want to do that. Yes. Sim the training. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. right, Cleveland versus the Giants. Let's play ball. The Giants are a 78 overall. Oh, we're one of the worst teams in football. But 2-0. We beat up a banged-up Vikings team. And then we beat up a also rebuilding Washington team. I try, Amir. I try. The Giants looking to go an unlikely 3-0. Cleveland looking to go 2-1. Welcome to Cleveland Browns Stadium. I'm Ray Carcillo. Good afternoon, everybody. We got ourselves a good one. The surprising Giants will receive, or excuse me, they will kick off. The Browns will receive. And Gano will send it deep. It'll be taken at about the 6. And a good return for Cleveland. Back to their own 36 as Phillips, Andrew Phillips on the tackle on special teams. There's Deshaun Watson, a guy who set a franchise back a generation with Houston getting so many picks for him. But so far, 448 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Not bad through 2 games. Shotgun formation, 4 receiver set. Chubb to his left. Out of the gun. 4-man rush, pocket collapsing, and he's got a man wide open. Darnay Holmes gets beat over the top. 1 play, 1 touchdown, and Cleveland strikes first. Holmes got beat deep. Elijah Moore for 64 yards. Watson with a hand in his face, and Holmes gets beat over the top. The Giants defense has been prone to giving up the big play. And the extra point is good. So if you're a Browns fan, it doesn't get better than that, folks. The Giants will now receive. And Tracy Jr. will take it from the 5. Tries to throw a stiff arm. Good tackle there. And the Giants will take over at their own 25. Daniel Jones now takes the field. Had a meh week 1, had a great week 2. 384 on the year, 2 touchdowns, no picks. The Giants are a run-first offense, but last week, it was the passing game. Hand off to Singletary, cuts it back, picks up 2. I'll try, Rick. I'll try. 2nd and 8 now, coming up. Jones out of the gun. Looking for, has a man, that's Bellinger, the backup tight end. He gets upended at the 40. Newsome the second takes him apart. But it's a 12-yard gain and a first down for the Giants. Hand off to Singletary. Bounces off a 1-man and falls forward for 2 again. 2nd and about, 7.5, we'll say. Myles Garrett just cutting through the line like a hot knife through butter. Now Jones back to pass. Again has a man open. Again, that's Bellinger, who falls forward for about 7 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1, right about midfield. Hand off to Singletary, and he's got some blockers. And picks up 9, as Andrew Thomas is slow to get up, I believe that is. Or excuse me, that's Eleanor, the other tackle, the right tackle, holding his forearm. And now Jones again under center. Play action to Singletary. Looking for, and it's intercepted off of Bellinger's hands. Bellinger, they had man on man, but the safety went up higher than Bellinger. Juan Thornhill with the pick. And it looks like Eleanor is out for the whole game. So this game could get out of hand quickly here. 3 tight end set for Cleveland. Giants, good run blitz. Chubb, though, runs through the first man, picks up 3. Nick Chubb, 85 yards. That's the first pick of the year thrown by Daniel Jones. And the safety just went, he just jumped over Bellinger. It's that simple. Watson now out of the gun. Chubb to his right. 3 receiver set. Another handoff to Chubb. Good tackle by Bobby Okereke. Another gain of 3. 3rd and 4 coming up. Again, shotgun, 3 receiver set. Chubb to the left of Watson. Pass caught. What a catch by the receiver as he falls forward to the 38. Breaking tackles. That's Amari Cooper just boxing out the corner. As Watson again in shotgun, trips to the right. Pocket collapsing, but he finds a man in the flat. That's Njoku. And Okereke will ride him out of bounds after a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 coming up. Single back formation. And a hand. Oh, they faked the handoff. Giants blitz. Pass is caught by Cooper. And he will be down at the 26-yard line. Giants bit on the play action. Watson again in shotgun now. Quick pass to the flat, caught by Njoku, who gets speared at the 20. It's a gain of 6, and Njoku a little slow to get up. 2nd and 4 now coming up. Watson again in the gun. Chubb up the middle, picks up 2. 3rd and 2 coming up. Brian Burns on the tackle, coming around from the far end. Third and 2, single back formation, 3 tight end set. And a good job by the Giants defense. Brian Burns seals the edge. Chubb loses a yard. And the Giants defense bends but does not break after the turnover. Cleveland will settle for a 38-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. Browns up 10-0 here early in Cleveland. So the Browns turn the interception at the goal line into 3 points. As the kickoff will be taken by Tracy Jr. at the 2. Looking for blockers. Cuts it back the other way. Gets it back to about the 30. Handoff to Singletary. It's a little delay. Breaks it out to the right side and picks up a big first down. Devin Singletary weaving his way through the line, letting his blockers set themselves, and gets a big first down. Giants trying to answer. First and 10 from their own 47. Jones under center. Looking for, and it's almost picked again. Jones throwing into double coverage there. And 2nd and 10 coming up. Jones back under center. Slayton over the middle, makes the catch, and gets upended after a 6-yard gain. So 3rd and 4 coming up as Slayton makes his first catch of the day. Jones looking for Neighbors, has the catch, cuts back to the inside, bounces off one man down to the 26. Malik Neighbors, his first catch of the day. A big 3rd down conversion for the G-Men. And now Jones out of the gun. Cleveland with 7 in the box. Looking again, has Neighbors over the middle. First down, Giants. That'll end the first quarter, but the Giants deep in Cleveland territory as Neighbors another 14 yards and another Giants first down. At the end of one quarter of play, it's 10-0 Cleveland. Jones out of the gun. Back to pass. Has Theo Johnson underneath, picks up 6. Johnson a little slow to get up as he got popped. He will come off to the sideline, it looks like. Nope, he's back in there. He's still there. He says, I'm all right, I'm all right. 2nd and 5 coming up from the 7. Again, looking for Theo. Turns upfield. And touchdown! Theo Johnson, his first career touchdown! And the Giants have made it a one-score ball game. Johnson carrying guys across the goal line. The extra point from Graham Gano is true blue, and it's 10-7 Browns. The Giants go 70 yards in a minute 40. Now can their defense hold Cleveland as Gano will send this deep. This will be taken at right about the 1. Oh, and a good job by the returner there to make a couple men miss. He'll bring it back to the 27. Watson out of the shotgun. Chubb to his right. 3 receiver set. And, oh, Watson hit as he throws. Good catch on the check down. Brian Burns was right in his face. A 5-yard gain. Brian Burns looking for his 2nd sack of the year. He has been getting closer and closer all day long. Handoff to Chubb. Runs away from the Giants' blitz and picks up 6. And a first down, by far Chubb's best run of the day. And again, out of the gun for Cleveland. 3 receivers set again. Chubb to Watson's left. Pass caught over the middle. That's Cooper again. A gain of 10 and another Cleveland first down. Now out of the pistol. 2 tight ends set for Cleveland. Handoff to Chubb up the middle. He'll gain 3 and make it 2nd and 7. Cleveland back out of the gun. Now at the Giants 49. Chubb to the right of Washington. Or to Watson, excuse me. Pass to Chubb. Shakes Akirike. But the Giants do a good job of gang tackling. And the pass to the flat is good for only 3. Chubb is a strong man. He threw Bobby Akirike around like a rag doll. Watson again out of the gun. Giants rush 4. Pass caught by Chubb, who spins out of Simmons' tackle and gains the first down. Watson 150, first half passing yards. Trips now for Cleveland. Pass caught. Cooper down to the 23. .248 left in the half. Giants get the ball to start the second half. Watson again out of the gun. Handoff to Chubb. Bounces it to the outside and a good piece of tackling there. As Jones, the offensive lineman, is down. And he is hobbling over to the bench on the sideline. Pistol formation now for Cleveland. Man in motion. And a handoff to, no handoff to Chubb. And now Watson running for his life as Sexy Dexy brings him down for a 10-yard loss. The play action only held up the blitz for a second, and Sexy Dexy gets home. 3rd and 20 coming up now. Watson out of the gun. And Cleveland sets up the screen pass. Good job of tackling by the G-men. That's Newman, the strong safety. It's a gain of 7. And Cleveland will have to settle for a 45-yard field goal attempt. Sly from the right hash. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:07 left in the half, Cleveland scores on 3 consecutive drives, but they're only up by 6. The Giants will get the ball back. Sly will send this to about the 2. Taken by Darnay Holmes. Holmes looking for blockers. Gets some, but only gets it back to the 29. As now here comes Daniel Jones, hoping to lead the offense again down the field. Jones, a touchdown and a pick today. Has a man that's caught by Robinson II. It's a 10-yard gain, a first down, and the 2-minute warning. So a good start here to the 2-minute drive. As the Giants now at their own 40. Jones again out of the gun. Looking for, and he has Neighbors, who picks up 7, maybe 8. And Jones again out of the gun. Looking for Robinson, has it on the little comebacker, and they're in Cleveland territory. Plenty of time, still a minute and a half left in the half. Giants with all 3 of their timeouts. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 46. Jones out of the gun. Play action. Looking for it. He's got a man. He's got Neighbors again. Touchdown, G-Man. Malik Neighbors on the play action crosser for 46. Neighbors, his 3rd touchdown of the year. The Giants finally air one out successfully. And with the extra point, the Giants have their first lead of the day. The Giants go 70 yards in 50 seconds. Helped out by the 2-minute warning, of course. And remember, the Giants get the ball to start the second half as Gano will send this deep. Kick is taken at the 2. Dane Belton, good coverage there. Pretty much, Amir, yeah. Like a good neighbor, Malik is there. First and 10, empty backfield for Cleveland. Pass caught underneath by Njoku. He'll pick up 9, and Cleveland uses their first timeout. 2nd and half a yard. And this one is going to be called. No, dropped. Just punched away. I thought Cooper had it, but punched away at the last second. And now 3rd and half a yard. Watson again in the gun. Giants rush 4. And a good catch there on the sideline by Cooper. A big first down. And he gets out of bounds, which saves a timeout. Giants kind of in between there. You got to protect the run and play the pass on 3rd and 1. Watson again out of the gun. And dumped off underneath. A gain of only 3, though. And now no huddle for Cleveland, as that's caught short of the first down yardage. 3rd and 1, and Cleveland uses a timeout. Third and 1 from the Giant 45. 40 seconds left in the half. Watson out of the gun again. Giants blitz. And Watson hit as he throws, but he finds his man over the middle. And it'll be first down Cleveland. The clock's still ticking. It's Jerry Jeudy, former Denver Bronco. And again, Watson out of the gun. Cleveland saving their timeout. Nice catch by Cooper over the middle. Cleveland down to the 5. And now Cleveland uses their last timeout. A dangerous play. Chubb, the single back. Watson under center. Pass is caught, but he's short of the goal line. And tick, 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 tick. And that's the half. Cleveland, again with no timeouts, is kept in bounds and out of the end zone by the Giants. You gotta make sure that ball is in the end zone. And Cleveland, poor time management, doesn't even get the field goal. The Giants head into the half up by 1. A terrible, terrible play call. Well, actually, terrible execution by Deshaun Watson. And so the Giants now get the ball to start the second half, still up by a point, as Tracy will take it back to the 28. Handoff to Singletary, up the middle. First down, Giants. Devin Singletary actually doing a nice job today in the running game. Some smart plays by the G-men. And some good blocking. Handoff again to Singletary. And Singletary again has a big gainer. It's one of those things where until they can stop it, why stop it? Why stop doing it, I mean? Handoff again to Singletary. Cuts it back, spins out of a tackle, has another first down. Devin Singletary averaging 10 yards a carry today. Now has 70 yards on the game. And a handoff again to Singletary, and this time, nothing doing. 2-yard loss as Hurst blows it up in the backfield. Giants tried to run it out of the gun, and it just didn't work. Play action now to Singletary. Looking for, has a man that is Johnson in stride. And first down, and he's ridden out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 16-yard gain for Theo Johnson. And now Singletary being spelled a bit. Kelly in the backfield. Breaks a tackle. Down to the 5. Touchdown, Giants! Kelly bounced it to the outside. Joshua Kelly. And has his first touchdown of the season. And the Giants now up by 7. The extra point is True Blue, make it 8 here in Cleveland. So Joshua Kelly, only a handful of touches this year, had none against Washington. As this will be taken at the 5, but comes in and gets himself a big touchdown run. As good tackle there by Ojolari on the kickoff return. So Amari Cooper, 100 yards receiving today, no touchdowns, having a nice game against the Giants secondary. But Giants are up by 8. Watson out of the gun, Chubb to his right. 3 receiver set. Pocket collapsing, hits the man in stride. That's Njoku, breaking tackles, turns a 6-yard gain into a 12-yard gain, and a first down for the Browns. Pass caught by Cooper. Another first down for Cleveland. And now Chubb the single back. 1 tight end, 3 receiver set. And they hand it off to Chubb up the middle, loses 2 yards. The giant run blitz got there. Bobby Okereke with the initial hit. And 2nd and 12 coming up now. Chubb in the backfield. Play action. Pocket collapsing. There goes Watson. He will shake 1 tackle. He'll pick up 2 on the scramble, though. Good job there by Simmons to run him down. That play was busted from the get-go. Good job by the Giants. At least Watson didn't lose yards if you're a Cleveland fan, but 3rd and 10 coming up now. Out of the gun. Pocket collapsing, and down goes Watson. Brian Burns. Burn, baby, burn. An 8-yard loss, a massive sack as Watson and Burns now talking trash at each other, but Cleveland has to punt with 2 minutes left in the 3rd. The punt, not a good one, shanked to the left side, and the Giants will take over at the 27 after a 28-yard kick. As a man now limping toward, that's Belton, Dane Belton, the backup safety, limping towards the locker room. Hand off to Singletary up the middle. Hurdles a man, there goes Singletary! Singletary down to the 41, has his first 100-yard rushing game as a Giant. High ankle sprain. That'll do it for Belton today. That'll probably nag him the rest of the year, too. Handoff again to Singletary, right up the gut. Another Giants first down. Singletary, 115 yards on the ground today. As the Giants continue to pound the rock. And again, there goes Singletary up the middle. And another 14 and another first down. Singletary smelling pay dirt. Again up the middle. Again, good job by Bellinger on the block. And down to the 3. Singletary a little slow to get up. And 2nd and 1 from the 3-yard line. Handoff again to Singletary. And he is into the end zone. Dancing his way between defenders. Touchdown, G-Man. And the Giants now up by 15 as the extra point is true blue. Devin Singletary, 73 rushing yards on that drive. Did it all himself. As Gano will send this to the 7-yard line. Good coverage by the Giants. Good job by the returner, carrying guys to the 35, though. Yes, it did, Amir. Yes, ever since really the thing that blew it, Cleveland should have got a field goal at the end of the half, been up 16-14, and then who knows what happens. Instead, the Giants could come out and play their game. Good tackle there. Good catch by Jerry Jeudy, better tackle. First down, Cleveland near midfield. That's the thing. Cleveland's got a lot of yards, not a lot of points. As Watson's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go down. Brian Burns, another tackle for loss, was not fooled, sealed the edge. And 2nd and 13 coming up. That should not go as a sack. That was a designed run. And a handoff to Chubb, and he gets taken down by Okirike for a loss. That will end the third quarter. The Giants defense pinning their ears back now. Giants up 28-13. As to Amir's point, this game went off the rails very quickly. Cleveland was up 10-0, then 13-7. It's been 21 unanswered for the G-Men. Pocket collapsing on the screen. But Chubb is only going to pick up 7. Cleveland going for it in Giant territory, down by 2 touchdowns. Chubb the single back. Passes, batted away. Nice play by the safety. As he turned around, reached back for it. And quickly, the completion to Njoku disappeared. Njoku is a Joko today. Handoff to Singletary up the middle for 2. Anybody watch Batman Caped Crusader? I watched that this weekend. Was not impressed. Not impressed at all. I'm not going to lie. Joshua Kelly back in, 2nd and 8. Giving Singletary a break. Handoff to him up the left side. Picks up 4. 3rd and 4 coming up. And they're not going to go anywhere. They'll make the playoffs, but they're not going anywhere. As Bellinger wide open has the first down and then some. As the Giants continue this drive and continue to eat up the clock. Handoff again to Joshua Kelly. Sets his blockers and then picks up 5 as he tiptoes through the line. Giants keeping it on the ground. Handoff to Kelly. Cuts it back. Kelly with room to run. And touchdown, Giants! Joshua Kelly breaks another. Because he knows that, because they're going to throw a ton of money at him, Madden, and they need him. And hopefully the Yankee prospects are enough to entice him to stay. The extra point by Gano is true blue, and it's 35-13. 28 unanswered against the Browns here for the Giants offense, carried by their running game. Graham Gano will send this deep and taken at about the 6. And a good job by Newman on the tackle there. Cleveland starts at their 26. Watson out of the gun. I mean, he'll try. He'll try different places. That's Watson taken down by Thibodeau. 3rd sack of the day for the Giants. Oh, yeah, no, he's got the worst agent in the world. And, yeah, he'll test the markets, but I still think he'll stay with the Yankees. As we hit the 2-minute warning here in Cleveland, Giants up 35-13. A sack for Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, and Kayvon Thibodeau today. When the Giants defense is on, they are on. And all day, only a 3-man rush. And finally, the zone comes open. Watson hits his man at the Giant 36. Watson had all day to throw that ball. Cleveland uses their first timeout. Pass going deep. It is batted away. Nice play there by the cornerback for the G-Men. That's Flott. And 2nd and 10 coming up for Cleveland. Pocket collapsing. Watson hits as he throws it away. 3rd and 10 coming up. Yeah, I think it's 60-40, Rick. I still think it's 60-40. Watson out of the gun. Chubb to his left. 4 receiver set. Pass is caught underneath. Again by Cooper. And another 1st down. 2nd timeout used by Cleveland. Again, Watson out of the gun. Chubb to his left. 3 receiver set. Pass is caught. And good job there by Newbin to help out with the tackling. Gain of 6. And a good job by Flott. He hit Njoku, but he bounced off of him. Touchdown, Browns. Cleveland going for 2 to make it a 14-point game. Under a minute to go. Pass is caught again by Njoku. The 2-point conversion is good. So it'll be an onside kick for Cleveland now. This is the ball game right here. And it is taken by Neighbors. And Neighbors has room to run. Malik Neighbors is going to return the onside kick for a touchdown. Malik Neighbors does it all. Well, the Giants' defense not exactly thrilled, but it's now a 21-point game again. Like a good neighbor, Malik is gone to the house. And this will be taken at the 1-yard line. Newbin with the tackle. Cleveland now with 46 seconds left takes back over at their own 27. Giants rush 4. Pass is caught by Cooper. 9th catch of the day, and Cleveland will use their last timeout. It's all academic at this point. It's all about padding the stats. As down goes Watson, Burns and Thibodeau will split the sack. 2nd and 18 coming up. And that's pretty much the ball game. Less than 20 seconds left. Cleveland in the no-huddle trips formation. Pass is out of bounds and incomplete. 3rd and 18 coming up. Giants come out in a prevent defense now. They'll let Cleveland take something underneath because it'll run the clock down probably, as Watson has time with the 3-man rush. And that's picked off. Yes, that is picked off there, cutting right underneath it. That's Cordell Flott spinning around, keeping his feet in bounds. And Jones will come out and take a knee, and that's going to be the ball game. Cleveland will drop to 1-2, and the Giants will improve to 3-0. An unlikely 3-0 start for the G-Men, as they'll now head home to take on the Cowboys. The Giants at one point scored 28 unanswered. Daniel Jones, 2 touchdowns, 170 yards throwing the ball. Deshaun Watson, 2 touchdowns, 395 with a pick. Of course, a lot of that was because they were in comeback mode almost from the beginning of the second, really from the beginning of the second half. Isaiah Simmons gets himself an upgrade point. Up to 78 overall. You'll love to see it. Sure, why not? We'll put a point there, start building that tree out. The G-Men. Oh, we can answer a media question. And now we will take on the Cowboys. Well, this is obviously a huge divisional matchup. Giants versus Cowboys. Cowboys 2-1, Giants 3-0. Giants 30 points a game, 125 rush yards a game. That's top 5. Allowing only 15 points a game, that's top 10. And holding opponents to only 31 rush yards on average a game. So, but that'll do it for us here. I appreciate everybody for hanging out as always. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll have more details on how we're giving out those codes. But until then, take care, everybody. Have yourselves a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you all tomorrow with more Madden. Until then, I'm Ray Carcillo. Good night, everybody. You too, Amir. Take care, Rick. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.